What is snapping Collector Cultist? Collector Tyrant here again today, and today is May the 4th, Star Wars Day. So today I thought I'd do some Star Wars Funko Pop openings, and I got another one to come out tomorrow as well for America, you guys in America. The 4th of May will be coming up a day after from us because we're a day ahead in Australia. So I thought I'd do two videos, one for the May the 4th in the Pacific region, and May the 4th for the rest of the world for tomorrow. So today we got some Ewoks. We got Teebo, Chief Chirpa, I think his name is, and Logray here to review. It's a 3-pack, and we're going to open these guys up, have a bit of a geezer, and see how they fare on the rating. So yeah, if you guys are interested in this, sit back, relax, and let's see how this rating turns out for these three Ewoks right here. Alright, let's get into it. Alright guys, so we have three Funko Pops in a 3-pack here to open up today. This is a 40 Years of Star Wars Series 2. So yeah, today we're going to get to these three here. Right, before we start guys, everyone who's watching this video, please type May the 4th be with you in the comments. I think it's just getting into the theme of things. It'd be really good to hear from you, and I just think it'd be kind of cool to do it on this day, given that it is Star Wars Day. But anyway, that's up to you. I'm here to give you a review, so let's get these three out of the box. And I think I might start with Logray here, the little blonde looking one on the right. So let's get this box open and have a look at him. Alright boys and ladies, here's Logray, and this is the guy that's the most fairest. He's you know, got a bit of a weird sort of color scheme going on. He's a very fair looking Ewok, but he's got a lot of stuff going on as well. We're going to take a look at the fur here. There's tons of texture in the fur. There's going to be like, I think all three of these are going to be like that once we get them outside the box, I think. But they've got that weird sort of face going on. It always sort of creeped me out as a kid. I don't know, something about the teeth. I used to think the teeth were kind of odd, and the faces on Ewoks were just, yeah, just a bit weird. But yeah, tons of texture in the fur there, you can see all that. He's got a little bag here, like a satchel, running through, if you can see that. For some reason my camera doesn't focus anymore guys, it's really starting to piss me off really. I'm gonna have to calibrate it or something like that. You can probably see that little satchel there if I can get it in focus for you. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like these little things running off it, like fur bits. And I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's a nice little feature there. Let's take a look at his little staff. He's got some sort of staff going on here, like bones and feathers and stuff, and a stick. The thing about this one that really interests me though is the headpiece. It's got this weird sort of bird or avian type skull on the top here. We've got a few other little ones running through there as well. These are just two ears by the looks of it. So yeah, there's fur there, so that's his ears poking through that little leather piece on his head. And we've got little bits of leather running down here as well, with a like tooth, I think that is. And yeah, that's a leather strap on his head. And we got some feathers here as well. Nice little headpiece. As I said, this one's not too bad, guys. This one's a really nice piece. Alright, for Logray, we're gonna do the head test, and his head is a wobbler, just like all Star Wars. And this guy stands up on a little base, Star Wars base, as all Star Wars Funko Pops should come with. So yeah, this guy will stand outside the box, and he'll move his little head as well. Yeah, guys, this one's a really nice piece. A good way to start us off, I think. And we're going to move on to the next one now. Alright, up next we have Chief Chirpa, I think his name is. And this one's more of a grey colour, as you can see, tons of texture in the fur again. And really like the headpiece on this one, but we'll get onto that later. Let's check out the leather strap around his shoulders there. He's got this leather piece around his shoulders. It's got like little pieces of, I don't know what that is, like leaves or something, and teeth. And he's got this like necklace by the looks of it. Doesn't look like it's been painted, but that's alright. I think that might be like a little knife thing in the corner there, like where he puts his knife. Once again, this guy's got a staff too, running bone through here with a stick, and lots of leather straps around the top. We'll check out the back here, like a little belt is running around the abdomen there. The back of the leather strap has some like more foliage on it as well, but the headpiece is what I want to talk about. This is a really good one. Once again, he's got that derpy looking face, but we got these interesting pieces of actual like flowers or like leaf running through like a crown. So that's he's the chief, so I'm guessing that's how it works. Looks like there's some berries in there as well. This guy's got more koala bear type ears. Yeah, I don't mind that. And we got two little horns here as well, as a headdress. So yeah, this one's not too bad, guys. Alright, so that's all the features on this one. Alright, so let's move on to the head test now and stand-up test. Alright, up next for the head test and stand-up test is the Chief, and he stands up nicely, and the head moves really well as well. It's got tons of spring in that for the bobblehead action if you like that sort of stuff. But this guy is, yeah, nice piece. Really good, stands up nicely, and the head does bounce. Alright guys, so this one's not too bad. This one's, you know, got some nice head features going on, and yeah, we're going to move on to the next one now, so stick around for that one. Alright guys, moving on to the last one now, and this one's probably my favourite one. I left this one to last. I like the colour scheme on this one, but this is Teebo, I think his name is. And yeah, this one's got a nice colour scheme, as you can see. The headdress on this one's really, really interesting as well, so I can't wait to get into the features on that, but we'll start with the body first. He's got the same thing going on to the other two. He's got this leather strap around the top of the shoulders here with some teeth running through as a necklace. We've got leather straps running down the back here, and he's got a little strap. This one's a bit more clear cleaner and crisper than the first one we showed. And we've got like a little horn here as well, so he can give out calls or, you know, stuff like that when he's in battle. So that's what that is there. This guy's not holding a staff, he's got a spear, so this guy's a bit of a warrior. As you can see, there's the tip of the spear like a stone, and it's been wrapped around with some leather there to keep it in place. Alright, so the color scheme on this one's really good. I want to talk about that. I like the way they've done this one. This one's probably the best color scheme. A lot more details in it. So the grey is actually running out to the black, and you got like lighter greys running through, so it actually really goes well together. So the color scheme on this one's really good. One thing I did notice, other than the other two, is this guy actually has like a round brown bits around the eyes. This is something I haven't seen before in a pop. And this one actually has it, the other ones don't. So yeah, that's actually really, really good. Something different actually. We'll move on to the head, and this one is, I don't know what this creature is, but it's pretty sick. You know, he's got these tusks coming out. The thing's obviously dead, but it looks very beastly, like this thing's been slain or eaten even. And he's used it as a little hat or something. And he's got like feathers up here as well, if you can see that. Tons of feathers, and there's the back of it. Like, it's almost like a warthog or something, this thing. But this guy's also wearing a leather headpiece as well, and you can see all the stitching through that. Tons of detail and texture in that as well. So this guy is definitely the best one, I think. Tons of details on this one. Really, really good. Right, so we're going to take you to the head test and stand-up test now. Alright, Teebo's up next for the stand-up test. Stands up perfectly fine. And that head, as you can see, wobbles nicely. So yeah, all three of these are really good Funko Pops when it comes to the wacky wobbler feature, I guess you want to call it. So yeah, that's really good. Alright, so let's move on to the rating now, and you guys should know how I rate my Funko Pops. I rate them out of 2 parts of 5. The first parts come as how the Funko Pops came from the factory, out of the box, check for any defects, all that jazz. And the second part is how Funko Pop designed these Funko Pops for the franchise that I'm going to be talking about, and today it's going to be Star Wars. Right, so when I look over them, there's a few like mold lines, but that's just typical Funko Pop these days. You know, I'm actually getting to that point where it's just a normal thing, and I'm not going to even mark it down that much anymore. But anyway, these are not too bad, guys. Paint's really good on them. All the details are really well done. So I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5, guys. Not too bad. Decent pops. Alright, for the second part of the score, we're going to take these guys outside, do some little pan shots while I do a bit of a recap, and we're going to finish this rating and this review. Right, so all three of these pops are nicely done. The fur has been done really well. The texture in that fur is decent. They've put a bit of work into these 3D molds. They've put a bit of work into these sculpts, and yeah, the fur is really good. So the colors are good on these guys as well. I have to say, each one is very individual and has its own look to it. And the headpieces on all these are actually really good. The details they put on all the headpieces really well. I like the leather straps as well. The things are very tribal, very primitive, very prehistoric, I guess you want to call it. But yeah, I like it. I really like the primal look of these guys. And they're still sort of like little tribesmen, and they still have to fight to survive in the forest and stuff. I really do like these about the Ewoks, and these three here are really, really good pops. I really do like them. So for that, I'm going to give that a 5, guys. 5, because these are just really well done. Funko did a good job on these. As I said, the details are really outstanding on these. If you combine those scores together, that's going to be 9 out of 10, so that's a pretty high score. And yeah, that's our first review done today for the Star Wars Day special I'm doing, I guess you want to call it. I got these 3 Ewoks done. Been sitting around in my shelf for a while. I've been wanting to do a review on these for a while now. They are a bit old, but you know what? You know, oldies but goldies, I guess you want to call it. Definitely decent pops, these ones. So anyway, guys, if you liked the video, drop a like. If you really want to stick around, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, share it with friends who like this stuff, and I'll see you on the next one. Stick around for the next one. It's going to be coming out probably tomorrow. Anyway, hope you guys had a great weekend and a great Star Wars Day. Hope you're celebrating it in your own way. And we'll see you in the next one, eh? Alright, let's sign out.